to What's Up in a D. We're going to talk here on a serious matter now. We have a guest today, and she goes by the name of Miss Gloria Lee, and she is the author of this controversial book here. It's called The Career Rapist. Miss Lee, I'm just going to jump right in. What was your reason for writing this book?
I wrote the book because I've been angry for over 30 years. I'm 72 years old, and I have been angry since I was 19. I feel enough is not being done in this country to rectify the violation of women of all nationalities. So I decided to confront this issue by writing a book.
Yeah.
I researched the murders of 20,000 American women. And I don't think there's a person walking that can argue that I am not an authority on this subject, and that's why I wrote the book.
Detroit police are hunting for a gang of 6 men involved in at least 2 brutal gang rapes and robberies. The attacks both took place last Thursday on the 1300 block of West McNichols Road. A group of 6 men approached the first couple around 10 p.m., forcing them into an alleyway at gunpoint. They robbed the victims, stripping them of their clothes before holding the man to the ground and sexually assaulting the woman. After the men left, the victims reportedly ran nearly nude to a nearby liquor store for help. The second couple was attacked in the same manner around 2:40 a.m. The men were allegedly seen fleeing near a blue Ford SUV, but it's unknown if they actually used the vehicle. Police believe the attackers are also responsible for a similar rape and robbery on July 11th.
That's awful. I hate to hear that. What are we supposed to be looking at, focusing on after reading your book?
The one thing you're going to learn is that the average person is not observant. We walk around with our ears and our eyes tuned out of what actually is going on around us. We don't pay attention. We're talking too much to ourselves about our bills, or what my girlfriend had to say about her boyfriend. Once you get into your car, that shuts down. You start paying attention to everything that is going around you. When you leave a mall, you look and see who is sitting next to your car. If there's a van next to your car, you go back into the store and you ask for a man to accompany you to that car. Never approach your car if there's a van parked next to it. Period. Too many people, women and children, have been abducted because they walked to a car and there was a van next to it and they weren't paying any attention. Okay? What else you are also going to learn, which people are not going to like this, but you must listen. You must be nosy. You must pay attention to your neighbor. The man that's standing outside smoking that cigarette, do you think he's outside because his wife doesn't want to smoke the cigarette in the house? No. He's outside smoking that cigarette because he's watching you. Okay. That's how he'll know when your husband leaves going to work and you're at home alone. That's when he knows when your daughter leaves to go to school and her route. So you have to pay attention to what is going on around you. If you're going to worry about your bills, take 5 minutes of the day, worry about the bills, and that's it. Right. Then start paying attention to everyone living around you.
But it seems like it creates a whole different environment, you know, like, is it trying to cause people, it's not to live in fear, is it? Because I don't want to have to, you know, say, oh, it's a van right there, you know what I'm saying? But that's our van. So it's like, I mean.
Listen to me, darling. Didn't I tell you I was 72 years old? How do you think I got to be 72 years old?
Being observant.
Thank you. Look, I'm sorry about it, but if it wasn't dangerous, how did I research the murders of 20,000 American women? I have not even discussed with you the number of women that have been raped in this country. It's over 5 million women. So I know you said you don't want to live in fear, but you surely do not want to walk up on your daughter's body and have to identify it.
You're right about that.